Your own data is being used to make you an addict. But the good part is you can still change that. In his book, The Creative Act, Rick Rubin suggests paying attention to what you do and tune your choices, making your life a work of art. But to tune your choices on the internet, you must understand two basic things: algorithms and personas. When I say algorithms, I specifically mean clustering algorithms. These algorithms are like sorting hats from the Hogwarts series. They characterize you into different houses based on your behavior, characteristics, the choices, the responses you make on the internet. Personas are basically a generalized representation of a group of people in a frictional format. It helps a company understand what you like or dislike. For example, if you spend more time looking at dog videos, then you're a dog person. If you spend more time looking at cat videos, then you're a cat person. And if you're a dog person, you're more likely to adopt a dog and buy stuff which a dog needs. A persona basically helps a company to understand their target audience better. It helps a company to optimize for engagement. But at times, this optimization for engagement is turned into optimization for addiction by corporate hunger. Whenever you interact with an application on the internet, your behavior is turned into data, and that data is used to sort you into these personas. Once you are characterized into a persona, you will be shown all the products, ads, and other videos and content that is identified to engage your characteristics. Each persona is identified to like or be engaged with a certain kind of content. And more you use that application, the more the application knows what you like and dislike, based on which it optimizes what it is going to show you next. This increases your engagement and leads to addiction. And that's why, slowly but surely, you will get addicted to the content. Although one can argue that this is used for user-centered design, making our products better and give you better recommendations, for example, in Spotify and YouTube, it helps the companies to optimize and make it easier for you to use an application, for example, payments apps and booking apps. But nowadays, it is mostly used to make you an addict so that you keep looking at the screen for as long as possible so that you can be served more ads and the companies can make more money out of you. And this is how the internet makes you an addict. So, what are the choices you have to break these chains and make yourself free? And all these options are going to make you feel a little uncomfortable at first, but hear me out because this is going to help you a lot. First one is allotting time. This is when you make a schedule and allot a certain amount of time within your schedule to use the applications. If you're interested in learning how to make schedule for yourself, comment below. Maybe I can make that video for you later. But assigning a certain time slot in your day to an application or a set of applications helps you restrict and restrain from using those applications so that you control the application and the application does not control you. The second one is to use internet less and find better alternatives. I have already made a video about replacing your internet habits with book reading habits. Still try to not use your phone. By using less of the internet, you'll give less data to it to make you an addict. And it's harder to put you in a box and serve you more content that will keep you engaged for a longer time. This also leads to my third point: clearing your history. The history that the companies have of you gives them an exact amount of data that they need to serve you up more content and make you an addict. So just delete all the data or request them to delete your data from their databases. This is applicable for Google, and you can look up how to delete your history from Google, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Then we come to the nuclear option, that is to uninstall and delete your accounts. This, according to me, is the best option because it completely removes you from the system. If the application is in charge of your life, then you have to uninstall that application. If this is the last video that you watch on YouTube, I'll call that a success for this video. This might be too much, but believe me, it always works. It has worked for a lot of people. But the fifth option, which I'm going to tell you, does not work for a lot of people. It's when you try to parental control or use your operating system to restrict the time that you are going to use an application. If you lack self-constraint, you're just going to override this and just keep using the application. So I do not suggest using this, but you can give it a try. In conclusion, I just want to say that in your relationship with the internet, you should be the person in charge. Make sure the internet does not know too much about you, and just enough that you can use it to your advantage. Rick Rubin, in his book, The Creative Act, says, practice paying attention. Tune your choices every day, and you and your life becomes a self-expression, and you become a work of art. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to continue exploring such ideas, you can watch this next video. If you want to support the channel, please subscribe and give a like. Thank you.
It's really about music.
Right.
It's about mindful living.
Oh, okay.
And what's more relevant